Hey, so let's talk about another cool hike that I found in Roswell, Georgia this time. It's called Vickery Creek Trail. So we recently did this hike. It was actually in February, weather was great, beautiful day. And I did not realize after being to downtown Roswell multiple times, I did not know there was some cool hiking trails literally within walking distance. So Vickery Creek is pretty special because it is a pretty good trail system. The actual route on all trails shows about 3.4 miles. We logged about 4.3 miles. And the reason being is because if you stay on the main trail, it's the 3.4, but there's a lot of alternate trails that you can easily get on and get more distance if you choose to. The trails are in great condition. It's a lot of trees, and so in the summertime, it would be heavily shaded, which is a good thing. It would keep it a lot cooler. So, but the highlights of the hike are actually going down to the river or Vickery Creek. It's a pretty nice creek. It was fast flowing, but it's a nice. There's a bridge that goes across, and then if you hike upstream a little further, there's a really nice waterfall, and it's an old dam. There's a lot of history there. There's some plaques and other things to give you an idea of the history of the area. It's basically an old mill site from the mid 1800s, and the dam was created to power the mill. And so it's really cool to walk around there. There's still some of the original structures. And so, one thing I want to point out is we used Google Maps to route us to the trailhead. Now, the trailhead that it took us to is actually an old parking lot. It's gravel basically, and so not very big. There was probably 30 cars there, and it was packed. And so that's a good starting point if that's where you end up. But what we learned while on the trail, once we got over to the creek, across the creek over the bridge is a nice big paved parking lot with restrooms and everything, and it's actually even closer to downtown Roswell. The other thing to point out is the lot that we parked at. It was a $5 parking fee. You just pay via mobile app, and you can park there. So the other thing I want to point out, this trail is dog friendly, so you can bring your fur babies and take them with you on the hike, and which is a good thing. The trail, we were there on a weekend, and it was pretty crowded, but it's fine. Everyone is very friendly. There's plenty of room on the trails, and like I said, there's multiple trails that go in a bunch of directions, and so you can easily get up on a trail, which we did. We got up on some, and there were like no people there at all. So entirely up to you. It gives you options, and I love having options when I'm hiking. It's more fun than just staying on one trail, in my opinion. So yeah, check it out. It's a very cool hike if you're ever in Roswell, Georgia.